There's a moment that happens on every expedition, right before the storm rolls in, or as the last drop of water weighs heavy in your pack, when the question creeps in, why am I doing this? Why keep going when everything in you says to stop? I've asked myself that question more times than I can count. From the blistering sands of the Sahara to the biting winds of the Arctic, the conditions change, but the doubt, the fatigue, the fear, they don't. They're always there, whispering, challenging. But here's what I've learned. Never giving up isn't about pushing harder. It's about remembering deeper. Let me tell you a story. I was halfway through a solo trek across the Atacama Desert, the driest place on Earth. My GPS had died, water was running low, and I hadn't seen another human in 3 days. I sat on a rock and considered pressing my emergency beacon. But then I remembered my why. Not the destination, not the pride, but the reason I started walking in the first place. I remembered my father's words. We don't endure because we're strong. We endure because we decide that our purpose is stronger than our pain. That decision, every single time, is what gets you back up. The truth is, we all have deserts to cross. Yours might not have sand. It might be a broken relationship, a job you feel stuck in, a dream that keeps slipping just out of reach. But the terrain doesn't matter. What matters is your compass, and your compass is your values. Ask yourself, who are you when everything is stripped away? When you're tired, alone, when no one's watching, who do you choose to be? In those moments, I always come back to a simple mantra I picked up in the Himalayas from a monk I stayed with for a week. Step by step, breath by breath, you are already arriving. I've sat in jungles soaked to the bone, and on cliffs where the silence was louder than any voice. And in those places, I realized this: you never truly want to quit. You just want the discomfort to stop. But discomfort is the signal that you're alive, that you're changing, that something inside you is stretching towards something greater. So what can you do? Slow down. Breathe. Ask yourself not, how do I survive this? But, what is this teaching me? Because every storm I've faced, out there or in here, has carved out space in me for growth, for resilience, for gratitude. And if there's one thing I want you to take from this, you are more capable than you think. You're allowed to feel broken, but you're never truly defeated unless you forget why you began. So the next time you feel like giving up, remember, you're not lost. You're in the middle of becoming. Keep walking. I'll see you on the trail.